Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. In the written statement filed by the appellant, comma, execution of the agreement, comma, as also the receipt of earnest money was denied, full stop. It was his stance that it was a lease arrangement between the parties for which purpose he had put his thumb impression, which was turned into an agreement to sell in connivance with the scribe and the marginal witnesses, full stop. From the divergent averments of the parties in their pleadings, comma, the learned trial court framed issues as to whether the defendant had executed an agreement to sell with the plaintiff and received a sum of rupees 35,000 as earnest money, and if issue number 1 is proved, whether the plaintiff is entitled to a decree for specific performance of contract, comma, if so, comma, on what terms, question mark. Evidence in support of their respective plea was produced by the parties, full stop. On consideration of the same, the learned trial court came to the conclusion and found that agreement to sell was proved to have been executed, as also receipt of money of rupees 35,000, full stop. Accordingly, the suit was decreed with the direction to the plaintiff for payment of the balance amount of rupees 65,000, full stop. The first appeal filed by the appellant against the same has been dismissed by the learned additional district judge, comma, Mianchannu, full stop. He has thus filed this second appeal, full stop. It is contended by the learned counsel that the concurrent finding recorded by the two courts below as to the agreement to sell is not fully supported by the evidence on record, and that the decree for specific performance could not have been passed in a case of this nature, as the plaintiff had taken the alternate plea of the return of earnest money, full stop. On the other hand, comma, the learned counsel for the respondent contends that there are findings of fact by the two courts below as to the agreement to sell and receipt of earnest money by the appellant, which findings are duly supported by evidence produced, full stop.